And I want to talk today about where social media is headed. And I want to talk about why I truly believe that Donald Trump is going to be leaving both Twitter and also Facebook to come be part of FutureNet. The reason is this, plain and simple, we're living in a day and time right now where social media is being completely manipulated. We're seeing that fake news is becoming such a huge thing on social media. It's like, who do we trust anymore? We can't trust, CNN and all these other corporations that are running the news. Now, for whatever reason, social media is being owned by, these corporations as well. It's being fully manipulated. So what has to happen is people have to take back social media. Again, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and rant on. I'm going to answer questions down below, but I got some stuff I got to get off my chest and really make a direct point with this message. So again, social media being manipulated. Let me give you a few examples about this. Okay, let's look at the simple concept of hashtags, for example. Okay, I always say this, that Kim Kardashian could take out Google tomorrow for lunch, slide him a few $1,000,000 and say, hey, make Kim Kardashian a top hashtag tomorrow, on Google as we release our new movie series or whatever, and at the same time, you were taking off something off the top hashtag list at Google, potentially something that could end cancer or something like that, where we need to put a human consciousness effort on that hashtag, okay? So I've seen, so that's just an example right there. And meanwhile, there could be trillions of dollars of business or billions of dollars being sent to these hashtags, these concepts right here, when, we're being forced to think that, hey, this is the top thing of the day. If we want to be cool, if we really want to know, like, in this now and this moment in human history, these are the hashtags. Kim Kardashian is a top hashtag, right? No. Okay, so my proposition is, on a new social media network such as FutureNet, we're going to be discussing here, is we keep track of the hashtags like the most important for human evolution, where we're going as a society. The science is free energy, ending cancer, ending, different diseases around the world, because people can quickly get to the knowledge that they need and know where they need to put their study if that's what they're passionate about. So let's just talk about where we're at right now. Donald Trump is running the White House basically from his Twitter newsfeed. I think that is so awesome. And there's been a lot of articles out there why he says he puts it. He's like, Twitter's effective. I just get the message out there and everyone knows and everyone shares it. What a great way when no one wants to watch mainstream media anymore. Okay? But I always say this, if not this, then what? If not this, then what? Where it leads us to be with social media today. Donald Trump, I want to say thank you first of all, because you know what? A long time ago, I joined ACN because you put your name on ACN. Okay, I joined ACN twice. My ass joined ACN twice, and I was the top recruiter in Washington State, but I didn't like selling putting people into contracts. The business model fell apart. But I think that's cool that we have a president such as yourself, Donald Trump, that have embraced an MLM company before, and you spoke highly about network marketing. The things that people are looking for in 2017 is an opportunity with massive upswing potential. We're witnessing this in the Bitcoin space right now. But we at FutureNet have our own cryptocurrency coming out, which is called FuturoCoin. Right now we have over 1.1 million users, okay? Just look, Donald Trump, at what Steam did. It's in the top 12, top 13 or 14 cryptocurrencies in the world right now. It was based off a Reddit blogging platform. This cryptocurrency made it to the top. So Donald Trump, this is proof I'm sharing with you right now that a coin connected with digital consciousness, monetized. And I want to discuss monetization and why this is so important, because you, Donald Trump, thought monetization was very important in ACN and building that business. We look at what monetization is. I picked this up in Egypt, okay, a few months ago. The pyramid is the strongest structure in the world. So it makes sense in a business model. I always say hashtag decentralize everything. Hashtag decentralization, decentralize everything. When we look at social media, this is $1 trillion industry. It needs to be decentralized. Hollywood is laughing at you, Donald Trump, and talking smack. We need to decentralize their asses also. They know it's coming. Decentralizing in content production, in where the little person, the average average person, we're all the same. We're humans. We have brains, we have hearts, and we have friends and connections, and we share information across the world. Google has come, and Facebook and Twitter have swooped up, making all the money, obviously, in $1 trillion industry involving social media. So if not this, then what? Instead of, what we do is we turn that nonsense upside down, and we turn all the money back to the people. Why not? Why shouldn't every single person stand for that right there? Why not should every single leader in the world say, you know what, that's manipulated social media, it's $1 trillion industry right there. That money needs to go back to the people because that stuff is manipulated. It's not getting the truth out there with fake news. Pizzagate's going on. It's being exposed on Twitter and manipulated. Hashtag Pizzagate. Research it. The pedophilia that's being censored in the social media. I'm going to keep this video light and present, guys. But that right there is proof that social media, Jack Dorsey at Twitter is manipulating it. And Donald, this is the social media network that you're using. If not this, then what, Donald Trump? I know that's how you become successful. Why? It only makes sense to support FutureNet, where that $1 trillion bubble pops instantly. Instantly is what's going to happen right here. Domino effect. You know what? I'm so focused. Let me show you something. I'm going to point this out. Domino effect to do. That's leading to you right there, Donald Trump. Okay? And I'm going to the Philippines in 30 days. Just some few little to-dos, you know? But the to-do, the big to-do is the domino effect. And I truly believe with Donald Trump's background, I always say this. When it comes to the Trump card, think about this, guys. We've gone through life and we've heard about the Trump card, right? Okay? 1 second, a little sip of coffee, you know? We've heard of the Trump card. I'm actually led to believe that the Trump card is going to be the final throwdown where Trump throws the Trump card down and says, you know what, we're done with the Federal Reserve and we're going completely to digital money, okay? So assume that was potentially it, because I'm throwing it out there, hold Donald Trump, hashtag Trump card, throw down, boom, Federal Reserve, game over, and the whole entire world goes digital cryptocurrency. Why not? If not this, then what? That only makes sense. Now, what if that coin right there was FutureNet's coin? What if that coin right there that decentralized everything was the coin of digital human consciousness tied to FutureNet with 1.8 million people come September, if not more? Okay, again, let's look at what SteamItDid.com, because I'm giving a hypothetical backed by facts and history, okay? Because history repeats itself, okay? You guys, look, let's look at this. First of all, Bitcoin right here. Bitcoin made 200 millionaires when it first came out, guys. 200 millionaires overnight were made in this. And when I saw that, I said, you know what? That hasn't even scratched the surface of the earth yet, Bitcoin has. That's why I've been involved in Bitcoin for 3 years now, because I really want to study it. But at the same time, I've been studying incentivized social media also for those 3 years. So for me, it was a match made in heaven when I truly saw the writing on the wall and how these two were going to come together, which is this right here. Currently, we're paying out in this right here and also gold, you guys, but FutureNet coin. So this coin right here, just imagine, Donald Trump, why not, if we look at what happened to Steam It again, and they jumped up to the top cryptocurrencies and had nothing to do with monetization of the people that you brought into it. Monetization is a key ingredient. You're going to hear me say this over and over in my videos that are on YouTube. Monetization is going to be just as important as decentralization in cryptocurrency and encryption in cryptocurrency. You guys, you have smart contract technology at Ethereum also, but you don't have the monetization of the friendships, the relationships, the love, the connecting, the sharing of information, knowledge, all that stuff that comes from monetization. That's what I'm trying to make a valid point on as I propose that the FuturoNet coin, the FuturoCoin, is going to be within, first of all, in the top 5 cryptocurrencies. I think this project needs to be embraced by all these alternative news people out there that are talking doomsday and stuff like that. We have the answer right now. You guys, I'm not scared of any transition in the world. I'm so far beyond that because there's already abundance completely in my life, and I'm able to just talk openly and be more free with myself, and no one controls my time at all. This is my workstation. I take it very seriously. You can see I'm all in, guys. I'm all in. I travel the world, and I'm a single father, and but anyways, with a great ex-wife. Okay, so anyways, my point is this, guys, is that social media is a $1 trillion industry. It has been manipulated by Mark Zuckerberg, has manipulated Facebook 100%. People's algorithms are being manipulated. They're taking certain things within the social media and they're watching for keywords and they're burying them to the bottom of the things. People's YouTube channels are being taken away from freedom of speech because we know Google is in bed. You guys, I need you to all wake up right now and understand that this is more than voting. I actually said that this is more important than voting in our video, and someone said, whoa, that's a bold statement right there. I said, you know what? It's easily justifiable because we vote how many times per year? Not even once. We vote once every 4 years, okay? In social media, we do it every day. We're voting with our words of wisdom that we share with the world. This stuff cannot be censored. We vote every single day. Just because we're not stepping into a George Soros ran voting booth where the voting is manipulated 100%, it's amazing. It's such a blessing, and that's proof that the universe, when it needs the right things to come together, that's when Donald Trump came straight into power. I love Donald Trump. Drain the swamp. Drain the swamp. If that cost me some friends on Facebook, wow, see ya, okay? Well, we'll see you on FutureNet. I guarantee you're going to leave Facebook whether you like Donald Trump or not. So Donald Trump, I welcome you at FutureNet, and I want to discuss businessman. I'm talking your language right now, Donald Trump. I want to talk business with you. Okay, I want to talk business. I will fly straight to the Trump Tower. I will talk to you about why. You let Mark Zuckerberg come to I saw it. You let Mark Zuckerberg, who's in bed with George Soros, show up at the Trump Tower. Why would you do that? I understand probably because you didn't know about FutureNet. So now you know about FutureNet, the world's first uncensored and encrypted social media network that pays the free user in Bitcoin every single 15 minutes. 10 levels deep on a 3x10 force matrix. You can't turn a force matrix into a Ponzi scheme, guys. That is proof. You cannot turn a force matrix into a Ponzi scheme. Right now, I'm looking for legal counsel, and I got to bring FutureNet signed off at every single level through the whole entire government chain. I want you to know that right now, okay? Why not? Why shouldn't Jason King Unsung helping in homeless? Why shouldn't Unsung be supporting FutureNet and they're supporting Facebook? Why shouldn't we all go ahead? I love what you're doing, Jason. I want to connect with you because there's a more way of doing this, okay? You guys, we are going to change all of social media. It has to be done one time. Why is there a Twitter, a Snapchat, a LinkedIn, an Instagram, an IG? All these things out there. Why are they being created over and over and over and over? You guys keep jumping from one thing to another because you know what? You're bored of it. You're not getting paid for it. It's not an equal exchange of value. It's not your energy. All relationships are falling. So many relationships are falling apart because of social media, guys. What I've noticed is when I'm traveling the world as much as I do, and I'm around my cryptocurrency homies that are in relationships, their relationships are protected by the other people in respective relationships. This fiat relationship thing, you add social media you're pouring gasoline on fire in your lives. Admit it. It's kind of complicated. Maybe you have that thing mentioned on your social media status on Facebook. Your relationship's kind of complicated, right? You guys, if not this, then what? Can we create a platform that will establish love more in the universe instead of just a manipulated negative thing? If we create more abundance in the world, and I'm talking about a $1 trillion industry that we're popping right now. Again, all these social media networks, Donald Trump, were made up just because they weren't paying the people. So we just had to do this once, Donald Trump. We only had to do it once, right? And so I want your opinion on this compensation plan because you liked ACN compensation plan. That fell apart on me. But something on this I see a lot more stronger. I had 2 run-ins with ACN. So I know compensation plans, and I welcome you, Donald Trump, to take a look at our compensation plan at FutureNet because it's the bomb. 50% check match bonus on every single you bring in. I made $7,000 in my first 40 days in this, guys. My dude, Paul McCarthy, made $3,500 in a check match off me just for introducing me to it. And every single month, he keeps getting paid, even though he's working on something else. Right now, he's still getting paid. My point is this. Let's really focus, guys, on creating the future. A lot of you guys have such a little tiny window outside your 9-to-5 job on top of family and all that stuff to go ahead and create the future. To create the future, I know how to create the future. And you guys, there's certain ingredients to creating the future that you need to have to be able to truly manifest it. And number one is you can't be financially stressed. Number one, because you have to vibe at the right frequency. If we can have everyone vibing at a higher frequency because of a social media platform, you guys, just try to tell me this isn't possible. The crabs in the crab pot, you can't hold me back any longer. I've already broken free. That's why I left Facebook. I just do these videos on here to move them off onto YouTube and adios. You have to search to find me. But you can find me at bitcoinbenz.com. Again, that's bitcoinbenz.com. I don't know why. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to get this. I messed up a second. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay. So anyways, touchscreens, right? You guys, so my point is, you guys, I invite you to join us at FutureNet. I invite you, Donald Trump, and every political person out there across the world. I've got the king of Saudi Arabia interested in this because of I rode on the plane back with a new friend that his wife works with her husband is married. Let me back up here. She was married to a guy that worked for the United Nations working on ending world hunger. Okay, he is best friends with the king of Saudi Arabia. I've got another connection over in Philippines, where I'm supposed to go. They've got connections with the president. There is going to be a president. That's why I want to get you first, Donald Trump, because I don't want to be the king of Saudi Arabia necessarily. But if it's going to be him, it's going to be him. I want it to be you because I dig you. I dig you. When you stand for something, you stand for it. You could drop a bomb on Twitter and Facebook overnight. Excuse me, I need more coffee here. You could drop a bomb, Donald Trump, on Twitter and Facebook overnight. If you said, Jack Dorsey, peace out, I'm out of here. I'm bringing all the people over to something that makes more sense. And at that point, we're launching a legit cryptocurrency that's traded on Bittrex and everything like that. And Donald Trump, we want your professional people in finance to take a look at this cryptocurrency and tell us how it could be even made better. We are going to be releasing this in fall. So why don't we put our great minds together? I always say this: collaboration is the new competition. I didn't make that up, okay? But one thing I did make up was this: persistence, consistence, leverage, and dynamics. Those are the two I added right there. A lot of people say persistence and consistence. Leverage and dynamics. Anything is possible. This video coming straight at Donald Trump like a silver bullet right here, and it inspires him to go ahead and understand. It becomes undeniable that this is better than Facebook. It could be this video, but I'm going to create the domino effect with my teams, and I'm going to keep making videos out there to get this out there until it is embraced at the highest levels of all governments on the face of the earth. Because once we monetize the big picture of a social media platform, not only do we own the currency, so adios PayPal, adios eBay, okay? These guys have stolen a lot of money from people. We know that, right? Okay, so just imagine we're creating our own FutureNet cafes. But anyways, guys, I'm going to end this video here. If you guys have any questions about this, feel free to go ahead and message below. There's 11 of you guys on the call. You know, I really want to help you guys. I mean, I think like Andreas I'm sorry that you don't understand truly the big picture right now. Selena Jackson, I watched your video yesterday. Shout out to Selena. I love her passion. Man, that girl has passion. I want her on the team so badly right now. Josh Wood, love you, bro, all the way from high school, man. Thanks for being a friend through all this time. Dacius King, thank you for being supportive of everything that I've done and always helping get the word out. Evelina Wyand, I want to say thank you for joining us at the highest levels at FutureNet also. I love it that you're working on bringing this to the Red Cross and stuff like that also. I'm tired of so many organizations out there begging for money. I don't believe begging for money and donations is necessarily the way to go. I think the focus right now, if we look at this, if you guys just take the money that you're going to donate someplace right now and you put it into FutureNet, and we actually change all the distribution, we change the money supply, we change the ability to bring organic food through the entire world with a distribution company because they teamed up with FutureNet, and you're getting paid on all your organic food. Oh boom, I made $120 last night on my organic food, and I didn't even order any food, but it happened throughout my thing. Boom! Just imagine now you're throwing, hey, everyone buy some organic food because I made $120 on FutureNet last night. Boom, 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 boom. right? You guys need to take a look at the new FutureNet websites so you can really take a look at this. I'm going to put my link below in this video here down on my YouTube channel, okay? But for example, it's bitcoinryan.futurenet.club/business. Again, www.bitcoinryan.futurenet.club, okay? /business, okay? So check out those new sites. We just launched a FutureNet casino. Donald, I know you love the Trump casinos. Maybe we can do some business, right? You know, maybe Donald Trump, you could help us bring the FutureNet cafes because we know that the Starbucks CEO was a Hillary Clinton supporter. So what I want to do is I want to bring the first FutureNet cafe, put it right next to downtown in Seattle here, you know, right there, right next to Starbucks right there, and let them understand that instead of Google monetizing the people in Starbucks, what's happening, we're going to monetize all the people into a social media platform and have a futuristic cafe because Starbucks is looking a little old and withered right now. So Starbucks right here. I do go to Starbucks a lot though, but you know, because that's what I mean. So you guys, if not this, then what? Focus on that in your life today. If you don't even sign up for FutureNet today, whatever you're doing in life, if not this, then what? Should lead you to two paths in life, and let this continue to steer you in that path. Number one, where you can help the most people in life at any given moment. At any given moment. I'm doing that at FutureNet every single day right now, okay? Number two, how can you make the most money every single moment of every single day? Because once you're getting that, you can contribute more to that, and those come together absolutely beautiful. That is exactly what we're doing over at FutureNet. I promise you, it's my calling. You guys, it's my calling. There's no question about it. Getting this coin out to the world through this pyramid right here. Okay, I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm going to just make it rain. Just make it rain. All right, guys. Ryan Conley, I'm out of here. Have a blessed day. Donald Trump, holler at me. You can catch me on WhatsApp. Donald Trump, it's +1 206 396 9778. We'll keep it confidential until we come public with it. Okay? Talk to you later, Don. Bye.